finish here. So, first and foremost, welcome. It's a real pleasure to have you here, especially in International Women's Month. So, let's hear it from the women. Listen, if that's the best we can do, we're in trouble. So let's hear it for the women for International Women's Month. That's better. That's what I'm talking about. So.
Things have changed, and there's some really obvious changes. When I joined, about 1 in 6 of police officers was a woman. I actually applied to Lancashire Constabulary, but I got rejected by them because I was half an inch shorter than I thought I was, and half an inch shorter than the height limit. And I'm trying not to carry that grudge or insecurity on too much now. And we didn't just get little truncheons, we also got handbags, and I used to patrol in a skirt. You think, what was that about? But that's what we did.
In the 90s, there were 3 words that I will use to describe it, so I hope I'm not being too controversial. I describe it as sex, stereotypes, and role segregation. Those were the characteristics of policing. As we sit here today in 2015, I would say it has changed beyond all recognition. I would say it is not perfect, but as Claire Davis alluded to, the lengths, the extraordinary lengths that policing and the Met Police have gone to support women, to support black and ethnic minority officers and staff has been extraordinary. And I have been on that journey.
The job I've got is massive. Territorial policing, that what I'm responsible for here in the Met, is all the police officers and staff and PCSOs in our 32 boroughs. It's roads, traffic and transport policing, it's criminal justice. I think I'm responsible for between 18 and 19,000 police officers. That's about 1 in 6 of police officers in the United Kingdom. And every time I say that, every time I even think about it, to be honest, it terrifies me. And if I thought about that job too much, I wouldn't crawl out from under the duvet in the morning. Because it's really scary. And I sometimes look at my epaulets and think, oh my goodness, how did that happen? But you know what gives me confidence is I haven't got to do it by myself. I've got a fantastic team of people around me. I have a Deputy Assistant Commissioner, I have 6 commanders, two of which are women. I have 32 borough commanders, Sue's one of them. I think 6 of the borough commanders now are women. Yeah, we've got a real mixture of people, fantastic committed people who have lots of skills and knowledge that I don't have who can support me.
Last year, you may have seen we opened up recruitment for the first time ever to superintendents. So these are fairly senior police officers. And we said, actually, if you've been a great leader in a different career and profession, come and join the Met. 3 out of our 5 new superintendents are women. And we're recruiting now for our next batch.
And they're really good.
They are fantastic, absolutely brilliant. And the other thing is this, and I'm sorry about the men in the room here, but I make no apology really for this. Women are outclassing men in promotions processes. So as women have an appetite to progress in the Met, they really do well. When you have the courage and confidence to come forward and put yourself through those processes, they're outperforming men. And that's why you're seeing so many women at different areas of the Met. I touched on the fact we've got women in specialist roles. We want to do more of that, but be under no illusions. You will find our women in every aspect of the Met. And we have these really great talent schemes where we identify people with potential, we move them more quickly through the organisation, and again, women are performing so well on those schemes.
Actually, we can make a difference. When you have those sorts of numbers of women in an organisation, you are informing the policy, you are making the policy, you are changing the style of policing, you are changing the culture of policing. That is what women bring. And I never say that we are better, but we do need to be at the table when decisions are made. And that has been my experience and journey over the time.
So I started work as a street walker. Then I got into prostitution, had a little bit of drugs. I got into public order. Then I got involved in organised criminal networks. A little bit of murder, some terrorism. And now I am the head of a multi-million-pound crime operation in East London. This is a picture, I know you won't be able to see it. It's a picture outside my office. 1929, it's all the police officers in Barkingside sat and had their photograph taken. There is not a woman amongst them. They're all men, white men. They probably all served in the army after the war and came in to be police officers. Most of them look very old if you look at the photograph. What I call them is echoes of the past, because they follow us around. They are the people that wrote the book about policing, that we've had to live with through the generations. And it's our pioneers now, people that are making a difference, that are changing that book, that are rewriting it for a future generation. And like you've heard, there is not a job today that a woman in the Met can't do. We are in absolutely every role. To finish off, I just wanted to say that I showed you the photograph of these men, right? And they're there every day in the corridor outside my office. They're there. And do you know what? 50% of my senior leadership team are women.
This programme, the Ambassadors programme, is about linking us to communities. We are not separate to you, we are part of you. Many of us live in those communities. Policing is not something that we do to communities, it's something that we do in collaboration and with communities.
My ambition would be that at some point in the future we had ambassadors throughout the whole of the Met. And this isn't a quick fix, this is about leaving a legacy that we have when we're recruiting. Those of you who hopefully will be inspired to become our ambassadors, you are the future for us, and we will bring benefit to you. It's not a one-way street, so whilst we really want to use your skills and understanding, we want to make sure that you're valued by us, so there is some benefit in you.